riding round with the windows down. Got me feeling too breezy, burned out. Yeah, we smelling like loud. Made this shit look easy. Boy, I just sent me a milli. I sent my guap to the ceiling. Yeah, bro, boy, don't act like you feel me. Nah, bro, boy, don't act like you feel me. I'm riding round with the windows down. Got me feeling too breezy, burned out. Yeah, we smelling like loud. Made this shit look easy. Boy, I just sent me a milli. Yeah, I sent my guap to the ceiling. Yeah, bro, boy, don't act like you feel me. Nah, bro, boy, don't act like you feel me. Nah.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to the channel, Gang Fam Squad. What is up? What's up? What up? We're on that big vlog energy, dog. GTR is in the works right now. Yes, we're working on the GTR again. Woohoo! How long has it been? Long time. Basically, the core of the bumper is already off in paint. I think we're going to be picking that up today. So we're going to have to remove that off the R35, air it up, take that off, split it. You know, get rid of the part that's fucked up, hopefully get it back from paint, slap the lip on that bad boy, you know what I'm saying, put it back on the car. So we're doing that. The BRZ got in a hit and run, we caught that dumb motherfucker, that car's all fixed, put some money in my pocket, hey, so whatever. So I'm just gonna mention it now, the 240 SX, we sold it. I'm sorry, I'm letting a lot of you down, I know. We sold the 240 SX, my good buddy Nick, he already put paint on it, it already has wheels. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like right now. And you're gonna still see it in the vlogs, whatever. Like I said, he's a good friend of mine, so it is in safe hands. Also, before I forget, we do still have some flight tags left. If you guys are interested, these will be on the website. And we just dropped the new air freshener. These ones are litty. We got some Gengar, which is 94 in the Poke Index, 93. Boom, you know what I'm saying? 3-form evolution, Ghastly Haunter, Gengar, double-sided, vanilla. These are gas. We have like 20 left out of 100, so if you guys would like one of those as well. Boom! Links all over for the things. But that's enough plugs. We're working on cars today. Later. So, without further ado, we're just going to get right out to the garage. It's nice and early on this Wednesday morning. It's bright and early on this Wednesday morning, so we are going to knock it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers, by the way, so if you're new and you want to help the cause and you like what we're doing, and we're not like all those other sellout YouTube channels, subscribe. So, until then, I'll see you guys out in the garage. Peace out.
Okay, so, here we got the BRZ, all fixed up, looking good, no more smashed in fender. Still waiting on the powder coating for the wheels, which seems to be taking forever. So that is chilling. We'll be whipping that around for the day. Currently working on a ton of shit in here. There's a couple things we have to do to get this where we need it. For those of you that don't know, my security system tripped out. My battery died like a month or so. Battery died. The battery died, it tripped out my security system. Basically locked me out of everything. How it's set up right now is basically my fobs, the key fob isn't recognized by the security system in the GTR. So when I put it in there, it won't let me start it. I can't really get power to any of my main sources, including my bags. So what we ended up having to do was take the actual air line, run it to a splitter, and run it straight to the compressor. Okay, so we have the battery hooked up to a charger. We have the positive cable, or the power wire really, ran to the back. Now, this does have spark. As you can see, little tap real quick. Boom, spark baby. So we are going to quickly wire up this compressor and see if we can air up this car. Slowly but surely. We are getting somewhere. Let's see if you can see this lift up at all. It's a slow process, but hey, it's working. The fact that this is actually working is kind of ridiculous, but we are getting there. We are airing up, so just a little bit longer and we should be able to get a low profile jack under this and take the wheels off. So that's the plan. Okay, so we got the wheel off, jack stand is on, the jack is disengaging. You can see it off the car now. Semi-truck smashed this wheel up, trashed it pretty good. What ended up happening was, I don't know if you guys have ever seen, but some of the semis on the actual rim, they have extended lugs and they like step out way past, they're almost like spikes, and they set up way farther out than the wheel. Dumbass came into my lane, caught me, smashed it up. These were run flat tires, thank God. This accident happened out in Cincy. These babies got me home. We'll be swapping those out. I have new tires in the basement. We're gonna take the other wheel off as well. But here's the actual damage to the bumper right here. It's very unfortunate because this is just in an area where you really can't fix it. So it kind of has to be thrown away. That's pretty much the only thing that's wrong with it, sadly. We do need this bottom half for the new bumper, so we will be saving that. But as for the rest of it, it's getting trashed. So we're gonna air up the other side and take that side off as well. Okay, so we have the front completely done. Fronts, wheels are off, they're on jack stands. This is what a TE37 should look like versus old boy over there. God bless you though, we still held air. For the air lines in the front, we are going to be botching those, cutting them up. We're going to be switching those to the rears because the lines are still good. And we are going to be running new airline from the front to the backs. Now, to do that as well, I don't know if we're going to do that in today's video. We're going to remove the rear wheels as well. The rear wheels as well. Holy shit. But the line, we run underneath the vehicle, up through this panel here, and they end up in the trunk. Now, if you guys remember last year's Jenk setup, we just had a basic simple mount on the floor. This year, we went balls deep, mounted the new endo tank to the ceiling. We're gonna have the VU4 right here. We'll have the lines go like this, through the sides, and down and around. Since that's gonna be right here, I don't really wanna run extenders. If you guys don't wanna know what bulkhead extenders are, they are these right here. And it basically is just a 3/8 port to a 3/8 port. It connects a line. Boom, it's basically a splice for air, if you will. So we wanna run continuous line. So to save some line, the front lines are going to go to the back. Since they're going to go to the rear, we'll have a ton extra slack, cut off what we need. And as for the new fronts, we're just going to run entire new line. I have spare line on deck always. It's always good to keep some. In emergency, like air setup in general is super raw. So like extra fuses, a must. Bulkheads, a must. Extra line, a must. Just stuff I keep on me. I can't even tell you how many people I've met over the years going to shows and things like that get stranded. I always help out however I can. Same thing, I have a kit for the BRZ as well. Fuses, line, bulkheads, you know. Because you never know what could happen. Even though air is pretty safe, you know, you can never really be too careful, so. Okay, so we got the new line through the back. Now we are just pulling the access out. Then we're going to do one for the back side, and that wheel technically could go back on. Okay, so as of right now, we have both of the airlines ran, and they are both DOT approved, which means this is the right shit to use when running airlines. Since these are the fronts, they have a little wear, and these are now the rears. I can easily tell without labeling what is front, what is back. This is a newer DOT line that we got in the mail today, so we know for a fact that this is the new front because of how new it is. Now this, we refurbished, still perfectly good line. And we know this is the new rears because we put the fronts to the rears. So we know without labeling anything, these are the new backs, these are the new fronts. We're not gonna cut any line until we start putting the interior back together. But since we are in such a small location and the lines are ran, we're now gonna put the back wheel on, do the same thing, run the lines on the other side, and then we'll probably get to the bumper after we start cleaning up because the limited space is starting to get a little claustrophobic in here. We're about to put the rear wheels back on the car, but just a comparison to see how big these actually are. Now, I'm no giant, mind you. These are 12 wide wheels. I'm running a 335 for the tire, and that thing is just absolutely massive. I haven't had these off in quite a while, but just seeing how big they really are. I ran 10.5 on the 370Z, which was like out to here, and I thought that was a big wheel, but that's a big wheel, my guy. Wheel is back on, and just look at that stance. For a GTR, not too shabby. Not too shabby. But right now, the next thing we're gonna do is I went ahead and took, focus, man. Went and took all the trunk carpet out. We're gonna run all these lines, bring them up on this side. We just wanna tuck everything away, start putting the carpet back in. So we're gonna start working on the trunk right now. Hey, got a little light for you guys. So I found a nice place to do the harnesses, so everything will be ran underneath minus the air. And the OEM carpet fits like a glove. Absolute glove. So we'll be able to put all the interior trim back in, no problem whatsoever. Alright boys, we are losing sunlight, so we are going to call it for the day. I guess we'll just pick it right back up tomorrow. I have the day off. So tomorrow we will do the front bumper, other side of the lines, and continue on the trunk. All the hard stuff is pretty much over. Like when you work on a car, like the last time I did my air was like literally a year ago. So like when you do air and like you run the lines, you almost like forget, and then you like get back into it, and then you remember like how you did everything the first time. So front is good to go. We are aired up. We ran new lines to the front and back. Running them through a hole this big is a pain in the ass when you're by yourself. We do have both of the lines ran. We do have the whole trunk gutted now. We have a lot of the wiring done. Let me pull out a flashlight I could show you. I still have to shorten the wires and crimp some, but everything will be tucked away in the corner. I know this looks absolutely crazy, but if you remove all the excess of the yellow, like so, it is much cleaner. We have the E level tucked away in the corner. We have the relay mounted right there. All this will be covered by the carpet. We're getting all the things ran. The only thing left to do is mount the compressor. Already test fitting the carpet, looks real good. So we will pick this up in the AM, guys. I'm a little gassed, and it doesn't look like a lot done, but tomorrow when we start putting everything back together, you will see a crazy difference. So we're gonna cut it up here. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. By this time tomorrow, I want to see 3,000 subscribers on the channel, and I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll continue where we left off. So thank you guys so much for watching. Gang Fam Squad, peace out.
Although my heart may be weak, it's not alone. It's grown with each new experience, and it's found a home with all the friends I've made. I've become part of their heart just as they've become a part of mine. And if they think of me now and then, if they don't forget me, then our hearts will be one. I don't need a weapon.
Yeah.
My friends are my power.